Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. 9:16 on another Tuesday night. This is Mr. Shakes Plus One. Thank you all for joining us. It is Tuesday, November 2nd, 2010, 20 and 10. Whoa, I'm there. Wait.
Straight fire, yeah, with there. Straight fire stripes.
Ouch. Tell a friend. Thank everybody for listening. You know, say attention. Mr. Shakes Plus One, it is 10:01. On the phone, we have, I think it's Clifford Smith. Sir, good night. How are you?
Yo, Wagwan. Mr. Vegas.
Wagwan Vegas, everything good?
Everything blessed, man.
So wait there, we can't get a little piece of something. I just Mr. Vegas, give him a piece of Brooklyn, no say it is you.
Well, I want voice sound, so you know, I just a blessing. Father God blessing. I am blessed.
Whoa.
Wow, yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, and how long have you been doing music?
Well, I've been doing music for over 20 years, but it's just when I got successful in 1997 when I put my first song out, Nike here. You know, I'm happy to see you one in the air.
Whoa! But when it comes to performance on stage, you take the place. I want to ask, how have you been able to deal with that success?
Well, it's just learning from some of the greats. You know, when I look at a lot of past footage of Dennis Brown, Peter Tosh, Bob Marley, Beenie Man, you can name it, Barrington Levy, with the way he sounds on stage, just the same way on his records. You know, so I always try to, when I do a concert, I try to sound identical to what is on the record, because I don't want someone to come to my show and think it's not me that sing that song.
Yep.
Definitely, and we just had the passing of a great icon, Gregory Isaac. Tell me what you think about Gregory Isaac and the whole situation.
Well, Gregory Isaac, they created the space in history, and you know, the name will forever live on in their music. You know, they can't be replaced. There's no other sound like Gregory Isaac. There's no other sound like Dennis Brown. There's no other sound like Bob Marley. Even if it comes close, it's just not the same.
When you're talking about your success, is there any drawbacks to being Mr. Vegas?
You always have negativity, but if you watch the negative energy, then you're gonna get trapped in that, you know.
So wait there, as we talk about living life sweet, and it is now 10 after the hour of 10 o'clock, Red Hat Radio 102.3 FM. We know it's a long time. I would say at least 14 years now you're in the business, and maybe 5 years into it, there was some comments made by the poor people, Governor Bounty, about you. How has that affected you in looking back now 6, 7, 8, 9 years after the whole experience?
Well, the fact that I'm even on the phone with you doing an interview, that means it has not affected me in any way. Affected me in any way. Because, you know, that you're talking about 8, 9 years ago, and if someone tried something stupid 8, 9 years ago and you're still around, you know, to be relevant in the business, or still relevant in the business, that means it has no effect on you.
Wait, the Stripes, what you say?
Definitely. We know say you used to do some tunes early in the career with Sean Paul. And those are definitely big songs. You still at work together or what?
She-la la 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 la.
Well, you know, sometimes you have people outgrow each other, and it's just one of the situations there. Sean Paul, you know, he did this thing and he created a huge success out of what he was doing, you know. So, you know, it's just the way music is. People just, you know, grow from each other, and you know, man, move on and doing things. You can't hate from that still. You know, you just have to look on, you know, the success and congratulate.
Ready?
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Hat Radio 102.3. We welcome Capleton. Capleton, where you say?
Blessed King Shango, mash up that place, atop that place, your King Celestia, Kaima the Creator, mash up that place, atop that place, ask me the fire, make me put it on the traitor, atop that place, Jamaica are the closest to the equator, mash up that place, atop that place, yo, I tell him stop, yo, the whole place a bundum, turn it up and it down, go tundum, yo, the whole place a bundum, food in on me pot and it down, go tundum, yo, the whole place a bundum, bless me to the top of it now, go come down.
Prophet, you're there.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah.
Where you get the name Capleton from?
Well, Capleton, I got that from my attorney at law, growing up as a kid in my community, you know.
Okay.
There was an argument one day, and, you know, I wasn't there when the argument started. So approaching where the argument was, and then got involved in the argument, you know, and was talking as if I was there. So someone said, yo, you wasn't even here, and you talk like you must liar, Capleton. You talk like, because there was this liar by the name Liar Capleton. So that's where I got that.
Okay.
So they used to call me like Liar Capleton. They call me Liar. They call me Capleton.
Definite. And how did you deal with your success at first? How was it? You know, it was like an overwhelming thing. How did it go when it first bust? How was it to you?
Well, the enthusiasm is going to be there, you know what I mean? Because, you know, it's music and it's natural. And, you know, we are youth, we grew up in the ghetto. And, you know what I mean? We grew up on the plantation amongst the slave master. We live physical slavery. You know, some people fortunate to live mental slavery. So, definitely, you know, when we get the energy and the vibe and, you know, and the message go out there and, you know, the world take on to it, then, you know, we give thanks for the glory, you know what I mean? And we have to glorify the fans and, you know, the people who make it happen, you know what I mean?
Yes, King Shango.
So, Prophet, straight. You say, you have to understand, you know, when you reach the levels that you reach, you understand, how do you feel standing in front of a Jamaica audience, 30,000, 40,000, 50,000 strong, and you know, say them are real to every word what you say? How that make you feel?
Well, naturally good, you know what I mean? Because it is the power of sound, word, sound, and power. You know, with the message, so definitely we're gonna feel great.
Fire.
Definite. And we want to know thus far, what is the highest point of your career? What is the point of your career where you can say, yeah, and that this was the best. This was the, you know, thus far, because we know say much more is to come still.
To come.
But we want to know thus far. Which part of your career can I say, yeah, I mean that was my best feeling in my career?
Well, it's St. Mary I come from. You know, St. Mary I come from that 30 show.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know that we give back to the community in terms of the development and the growth of the community. And we give back. You know, I build computer lab at school. You know, we give back to hospital, reform center, infirmary. You know, we give back to community centers. You know, we give back to football clubs and, you know, netballs and, you know, the whole energy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we keep like a big treat for the kids every year, you know, where we feed like maybe 2,500, 3,000 kids every year and give them toys and books and bags and the whole world, you know what I mean?
Well, that is blessed, definitely. I like how you said that is the best part of your career.
Red at Radio 102.3 Brooklyn. So, Prophet, you're there about 20-something years in the business, right? And that you said?
So, yeah, man.
How, after 20 years, and during that 20 years, were you able to keep your relevance?
Well, it's just humility, you know what I mean? It's just tolerance, discipline, you know what I mean? Diligence, you know, yourself, you know, the truth, what you do and what you say. And, you know, stay focused, you know, don't make the hype get to you. You know, you don't watch the popularity and the publicity, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Just be yourself and just be true to what you do, you know what I mean?
Shango, me have to teach the Brooklyn people them this and the whole world where I listen. This is a Red Hat Radio 102.3. I am Mr. Shakes +1, and this is Straight Fire Strikes, right?
Yeah.
Set good, and that you tell them.
That them have to do.
Oh, wait.
Anyway,
I want to go to Brooklyn.
Miss Ann, a.k.a. Ramping Shop birthday celebration. I'm more than just an option. Friday, December 10, 2010, music by Big Youth, Superflex, and Welton Irie, Bellevue Manor, $20. Be there, definitely. Ramping Shop, what a guan. Trust me, the flyers sell off. And do remember, at Bellevue Manor this weekend, November 6th, is DJ Ellie's birthday bash. Do remember to check that out, because that's a mad.
Whoa, Lord God, man.
And also, do remember, Friday, December 3rd, Addis International from representing Brooklyn, Yardbeat from Japan, Supersonic from Germany, Black Cat from Jamaica, and Rootsman from Canada. Friday, December 3rd, Kill RB Killed, CPAC Nightclub, 1020 East 48th Street. Advance tickets are $29.99. Women will be there, $20 all night. That's at East 48th and Farragut Road in Brooklyn, CPAC.
So wait, Red Hat Radio, how may I help you?
Boom, Red Hat Radio 102.3, Red Hat keeping it blazing on the heat wave every time.
That is what you say, and that is what we say. Red Hat Radio, talk to us. What are you saying? Good evening, good night.
Good night, Mr. Shakes. Could you play back that one for me, please?
No say nothing. Just say nothing. Red Hat Radio, talk to me. What you saying? Good evening.
What's poppin', Mr. Shakes?
What's good? What's good? You feel this song? You ready for pull up, and come again?
I want you rewind and come again.
All right, thank you so much. Red Hat Radio, you're on the air. Good night. How may I help you?
Good evening. I was just gonna ask you to pull it up for me.
Pull it up. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you so much for calling.
Okay. This is Mr. Shakes Plus One on Red Hat Radio 102.3 FM, and we're joined by a special guest tonight. You there, sir?
Turn up. Where you deal with?
Where you deal with? Introduce yourself now.
Yo, turn up, loud, kaboom. What's a big up New York, big up the whole of Bronx, you don't know, energy God in person. My wife can't hide already, you see it?
Ladies and gentlemen, we have none other... For real, no, ladies and gentlemen, we have none other than the Energy God Elephant Man on the phone straight from JA. Wagwan, sir?
Turn up. Well, you don't know right now, we're a Big Six studio, and you don't know, Brahma, me, Steve, Chino, Get a Bomb.
Yeah.
I used to live in Bronx, where name? Steve Cousin got going in, you don't know. But big up the whole of New York, big up the whole of Bronx. You understand?
Yeah.
We have to remember new album coming, and you know the whole New York turn up, and you know we just wait for the ice melt to come take them on, right?
And that was it. So you know what? Ellie, when did you get started in this business? Because we know say you ancient in the music thing. So when did you really get started?
When we get started in the music, a long time that's in a family from with a studio garden, a DJ from Stereo 2 Sound, and long time, about.
Alright, so how did the whole Scare Them crew come about?
Scare Them crew, well, I know some me live Seaview, Bunty live at Seaview, Nitty Kochi, Boom Dynamite, Aritada live at Walton, so you don't know, we are youth in the garrison that come up, and you know, we are trying to make better for we, our family, ourselves, and we friend them, so we have to hear what. Enough of it, it can't work single, and solo right now, so we just have to team up, kill that solo. So we team up and we just say, yo, I scare them in a car. Yeah, wait a second, repeat that.
What would you say is the highlight of your career up to this point right now?
Remember, man, Elephant Janet Jackson, man, the big highlight, the DP award, man.
Wait there.
Elephant Janet Jackson, man.
Yeah, man.
It's bigger than that, man. We get bigger than that. Elephant Man win the first award, man. We get bigger than that. Elephant Man nominate MTV award. Elephant #1 VH1, him and Captain Luna. Elephant Man Pan the River #2 BP countdown. You want me to go? Elephant Will Smith, Elephant Man. Elephant Man.
Turn it up!
Elephant Usher sold it out tonight. You want me to continue?
Turn it up!
Man, the week come change the face of music in America, man.
Alright, so you know what? Elephant, big up yourself. Thanks for calling in. Mr. Shakes Plus One, DJ. Check it out. Stay tuned. Red Hat, right?
Yeah, Red Hat.
Buckham.